Alright, what's up guys? It's God's Enemy. I am going to be showing you how to survive your first night and a tutorial on what to do your first day in Minecraft. So here we're going to make a world. I'm just going to title it World 2. And we're going to get started. So, first thing you're going to want to do is mark your spawn the second you spawn. I spawned over here, so I'm just going to put some abnormal structure so I know this is where I spawn. Hey, L for loser. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. Already I see some cool sugar cane over there, so we're going to need that later. But anyway, right now you're going to start off and get 2 or 3 logs. It's very slow when you're doing it by hand, which is why we're only going to get 2 or 3, and then I'm going to show you a faster way. So somewhere over here where you spawn, you're going to want to find some flat land. This is probably the biggest flat piece. And we're going to turn the logs we just got into planks. And then we're going to use those planks to make a crafting table. Alright, so once we got the crafting table, we're just going to put it somewhere where we know our house is going to be. And you're going to make some sticks by putting 2 planks on top of each other. And you're going to make a hatchet. Alright, so once you've got a hatchet, this is going to make getting wood much, much quicker. And the better your hatchet gets, you're going to notice how much quicker this is going to be. Again, I'll show you some tips and tricks in some later videos, but right now I'm just going to try and get you through your first night. And I'm going to continue on this account and kind of show you the progression of it as we go through, at least for the first night or 2. On your first day, while you're getting some wood, you're going to want to be looking out for sheep, because sheep are very useful, especially for your first night. Because if you can find some sheep, then you can get some wool, and I'll show you how to make a bed if we find some sheep. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that. For now, you're going to want to try and focus on getting about 25 logs, give or take. I'm pretty sure we can get it done with about 25. Alright there, hopefully that's enough. And once you've got all that, you're going to march right back over here to your crafting table. And turn all but one of these logs into planks. And I'll show you why all but one here in a second. But anyway, so now we're going to get started on our house. All you're going to want to do is just build a very normal sized square, you know, just something to get you through the night. I'm a bit claustrophobic, so I'm going to make it probably bigger than I need to. You can expand on this in the morning, but right now, this is all you're going to do. And you don't really need to put a square there. I already put one on the bottom section, because you're going to need a door somewhere in your house. Again, I'm just trying to rush through this. I do have a limited recording time, and I don't want to make it too long for you guys. So, anyway, once you've got that, you're going to build your roof. You need it to be at least, you can leave like one. If you didn't get enough logs, you can leave one space, like 1 block space open. So I could leave that if I wanted to, but I'm not going to since I have enough logs, because spiders can't fit through 1 square, which is really the only reason we're making that the way it is. And I'm pretty sure I put the door over here. Alright, so this is where our door is going to be. You're going to go to your crafting table, put 3 wood next to 3 wood. Or wood planks, sorry. And that'll make your door. And the door is going to go, is going to be facing whichever side you are. So I'm on this side, so it's going to be, open it and close it. It's going to be on that outer side, which is where we want it, give it more space. Alright, now that we got that done, the next step, you're going to take the, 2 sticks, and I'm also going to make a shovel. Forgive me, taking a little bit more time than I need to. Alright, now that we've got our shovel, some sticks, and a log. Alright, so you're going to need a hatchet, a wood cutting axe, and a shovel. Alright, so you're just going to find any random spot. I'm going to find the spot nearest to the ground. I'm going to dig straight down, and once you hit that hard shit, but it still looks like sand, that's, what the fuck's it called? Sandstone. And you're going to want to dig out about 12 or so cobblestone, or stone, we'll just call it stone. Alright, we've got 15, that's more than enough. So now we're going to get the fuck out of Dodge. And we're going to go back to our house. And I'm going to show you a little trick, because most tutorial guides will tell you to go find coal, but this is the beta, and we're a bit too good for coal. So you're going to take 8 cobblestone, hopefully you have at least 8, and put it in a square with 1 block in the middle, and make a furnace. And then you're going to put the furnace wherever you like, off in a corner somewhere is best. And you're going to put sticks in the bottom, and a wood log. In this case, it's the whiter tree. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's still a log. And that, once it's finished, you're going to need at least 2 sticks per log that you have. So keep that in mind. This is going to give us charcoal. And we're going to make a couple more sticks. And you're going to put the sticks under the charcoal, and you're going to get torches. Oops, forgot to take the sticks out. And then you're going to put a torch up in each corner of your house, and that'll keep your house nice and well lit for the night. And you'll see that we still have plenty of time before nighttime. So that's all you really need to do to make your first house. But since I told you what we want to do is find some sheep, we're going to do a little bit of adventuring. Hopefully I've got enough time. My video won't run out. I'm going to collect these weeds, or sugar cane, whatever you want to call them, because these will come in handy later in the game. Right now it looks like all we're going to find are pigs and cows. Hopefully there's some sheep around here somewhere. I'm not sure how snowy parts of the map are compared to other. I saw something bouncing around over here. It looked white. Might be a chicken. Might be nothing. Might be a fucking cow. It's a fucking cow. Just noticed by that. Okay, we found a sheep. Where there's one sheep. Ooh, nice. Nice death spike. Alright, that's all we really needed was 3 cloth, and I'll show you why here in a second. If you can't find sheep, then, sorry about your luck. You're just going to have to wait out the night. But since we did find a sheep, and he managed to drop 3 cloth, which is exactly how much you need, we're going to make our way back to our house. Still got plenty of time today. I'm doing really well in this tutorial. I have made quite a few practice tutorials and ran out of time and whatnot. Alright, so you're going to go over here, and you're going to put 3 wood planks under 3 cloth. And that's going to make you a bed. In the beta, Notch introduced a bed, and it's going to be very useful. Now here is the only tip I can give you about beds. Make sure if you're putting a bed on ground level, as in not on the second floor of a house, then you need to put it in the middle of your house. It can't be touching a wall. If it's touching a wall, that means that the next space, this counts as a safe space, but the next space would be outside, no matter what wall it's touching, and that makes the bed not safe against the wall. I have woken up before facing a zombie, and you don't want that. Especially, I don't know if any other things than zombies can. Alright, sorry about that. My timer ran up. Anyway, I've still got a couple minutes, about 2 minutes. So, anyway, I don't know if zombies are the only thing that can spawn on you, but if they're not, you definitely don't want a creeper facing you when you wake up. So, make sure that you put your bed away from all the walls, or at least if you made a second story. I doubt you did, but if you made a second story, I'm pretty sure you can put it up against an outer wall in the second story. So, that's how you do that. Make sure your roof is all enclosed. Make sure your door is shut. And this will get you through your first night. This is where I'm going to stop this first video. And in the next video, I'm going to show you where you want to go from that. Alright. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. Or if you'd like to send me a message on videos you'd like to see in the future, then go ahead and do so. I promise you I'll check them all. And I'll go with the best suggestions I see. Thanks, guys. See ya.